Do this ancient technique when you wake up and before you sleep and see what happens. After hearing this powerful audio message, you will never be the same again. James Allen once said, "You are today where your thoughts have led you. You will be tomorrow where your thoughts take you. You are the creator of your reality. You have been granted this ability. You have free will. You are an unlimited aspect, a part of God." In the Bible, it clearly says, whatever you pray and ask for, believe you have received them and you will receive them. Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you shall find. Knock and it will be open to you. Because everyone who asks receives, and whoever seeks finds, and to the one who knocks it is opened. Emmett Fox described it this way: "The laws of thought are the laws of destiny. Whatever you believe in with feeling, you attract in your life. Everything you think continually grows. Everything you allow to occupy your mind, you magnify in your life. Whether the subject of your thoughts is good or bad, the law works and the condition grows. Any subject you leave out of your mind tends to diminish in your life because what you don't use atrophies. The more you think about your indigestion or your rheumatism, the worse it will be. The more you consider yourself healthy and well, the better your body will be. The more you think about shortages, bad times, etc., the worse your business will be. And the more you think about prosperity, abundance, and success, the more of these things you will bring into your life. Whatever you experience in your life is really nothing but the externalized image of your own thoughts and beliefs. Now you can change these thoughts and beliefs, and then your external reality must change as well. The outer reality cannot change unless you change your thinking. Your true conviction of the heart is what you reflect to the outside of what you demonstrate. When you think and feel anything, you are truly weaving the pattern of your own destiny, here and now, by the way you allow yourself to think day after day. However, the most powerful thing is that everything is entirely in your own hands. You are only limited by yourself. No one else can cause you any problems or limitations. All thought is made of two factors, knowledge and feeling. A thought consists of a piece of knowledge with a charge of feeling. It is this feeling itself that gives power to the thought. No matter how important or magnificent the content of our knowledge, if there is no feeling attached to it, nothing will happen. Remember, it is what we really believe that matters. A rumor about something can be completely false, but if you believe it, it has the same effect on you as if it were true. This effect will again depend on the amount of sentiment attached to it. On the other hand, God is not interested in your past history, but in what you are now. Now is the day of salvation. You are healthy because you are happy, not happy because you are healthy. A healthy body comes from a happy mind. If you don't have time for prayer and meditation, you will have plenty of time for sickness and trouble. It doesn't matter where you are today. It is the direction in which you are moving and the speed at which you are traveling what matters. The biggest fool of all is the one who gets annoyed by external things and neglects his own spiritual development. The only depression you can find is the thought of depression in your own consciousness. Now, always keep in mind the following principles. Number 1, what you think manifests itself. Anything you think about the longest tends to come true whether you want it or not. Number 2, thoughts are things. Think positive and the good will come to you. The universe is made up of energy that is constantly transforming. Thoughts are powerful energy which can be transformed into anything you want. Number 3, it is your attitude that determines everything that happens to you. Do not get angry. Do not seek criticism. Do not condemn, because that will mean you are in the negative pole and these things will happen to you. Number 4, what you see is your own belief. When you judge someone and look for their defects, you will end up seeing your own defects. Therefore, you should do the opposite and look for the good things, and then things will be good for you. Everything you send to the universe returns to you in equal or greater proportion. So just focus on changing yourself. After you do, everything will start to change. Conny Mendez said, "All day and all night, we are thinking an infinity of different things. We have all kinds of thoughts, positive, negative, sad, happy, etc. A kind of constant cinematographic movie goes through our minds, and that is where the subconscious mind enters." Listen, the subconscious doesn't discern, it does not decide anything, does not think or think for itself. It has no power to protest, and it has no will of its own. Those are not its functions. Its only function is to react by ordering the reflection that has been given to it. It is, in this sense, a wonderful automatic filler, secretary, and librarian which never rests or fails. As soon as the subconscious mind accepts any idea, it immediately begins to try to put it into practice. It uses all of its resources for that purpose. It uses every bit of knowledge you've ever collected, and most of which you've completely forgotten, to accomplish its purpose. It mobilizes the many mental powers you possess, and most of which you never consciously use. It draws on the unlimited power of the mind. It aligns all the laws of nature as they operate both within and without you to get its way. So, in order to attract anything we want, all we have to do is to get the subconscious to accept the idea we want to reproduce, and the laws of nature will do the rest. It will produce a healthy body, harmonious circumstances, and a successful career. We give the orders, and the subconscious mind does the work. Bob Proctor put it this way: "The first thing to understand is that your mind and body are connected. Basically, your conscious mind chooses the thoughts and ideas you are thinking about and then turns them into images for your subconscious mind to process. Your subconscious mind, which cannot differentiate between what is real and what is imagined, will express reactions and results that are in harmony with the image you have provided. Simply put, everything you see, hear, smell, taste, and touch through your senses will determine the thoughts you choose through your conscious mind. And then your conscious mind turns them into images for your subconscious mind to express as actions. When a baby is born, it does not have a strong conscious mind to think, but will accept whatever ideas, thoughts, and images come to it. Our subconscious mind was genetically programmed when we were born. That is why we have a physical appearance similar to our parents, and as we grow, we learn to pick up ideas, thoughts, and images from the people around us without questioning them. We accept most of what was thrown at us as babies because our conscious mind has not fully developed. This repetition of ideas and thoughts will create paradigms that dictate how our subconscious thinks. If the baby was surrounded by highly educated people who value and emphasize education, the baby will have the same thoughts after she grows up. If the baby was surrounded by people who were going through hard times, without enough money and always in debt, the baby will grow up in a similar pattern. Therefore, if she wants to change her life and achieve the successful result she desires, the first thing she must do is change her paradigm. Here are 2 simple steps she can take to reprogram herself and make that paradigm shift so she can attract what she wants from the universe. She must create the idea and image of what she wants in her mind vividly through repetition. The subconscious mind does not have the ability to reject what it is fed. It can only accept the thoughts that come from the conscious mind. So, create the ideas and build the image of what you want in your mind over and over again. Create feelings and get emotionally involved with the ideas or images. When you feel good, your vibrational frequency will be aligned with who you are and what you want. The stronger your feelings, the greater the alignment of the vibration. Just imagine what you would like to be and have, and assume for the moment that such things are possible. Awaken a deep desire for these things. Get excited about them. Reflect on them and keep going over them in your mind. Your current negative beliefs were formed by thoughts plus feelings. Generate enough emotion or deep feeling, and your thoughts will cancel them out. For example, when you feel grateful and appreciate everything you have with you right now, you will feel good. You will become cheerful, happy, and loving. So, practice writing down at least 10 things you're grateful for each morning before you go to work. Remember something very important. Each word pronounced is a decree that gets manifested on the outside. The word is the thought spoken. Jesus said 2 things that have not been taken seriously. 1, by your words you will be condemned, and by your words you will be justified. On other occasions, he said that he who had ears to hear, let him listen. The second reference he made to the power of the word was, it is not what goes into his mouth that defies a man, but what comes out of his mouth. For what comes out of the mouth proceeds from the heart. It cannot be expressed more clearly. This clearly teaches us how our speaking and our thinking should be. From now on, change what you say to yourself every day. Modify the habits that do not serve you to grow, affirm, and declare every morning, my mind contains only pleasant thoughts. I am abundant, rich, and happy. I am a child of God, and I am powerful. Everything I believe I can make come true. I was born to succeed, and everything I do makes me successful and happy. I have everything to achieve what I want. Then answer the following. What are you saying to yourself every day, throughout the day? What do you speak the most? What do you decree throughout the day? Leave us your answer in the comment section below. Listen carefully to this. Jesus expressed it very well when he said, what comes out of the mouth comes from the heart. And this gives us the unequivocal key. We are transformed by the renewing of our minds. Every time you find yourself saying a negative phrase, you will know what kind of mistaken concept you have rooted in the subconscious. You will know what kind of feeling it obeys, fear or lack of love. Stop it and erase it by denying it as a liar, and instead affirm the truth if you do not want to continue manifesting it in your exterior. Shortly after this practice, you will notice your speaking as well as your way of thinking has also changed. The renewal of your mind will transform you and your life. And finally, Emmett Fox answers the question, what is God's hour? The hour of God is the most important event of the day. It can last 30 minutes or more, according to the needs of the individual, but it can hardly be less than that if you truly have a firm purpose in your spiritual life. The hour of God is when you read the Bible or other spiritual books, meditate and pray. The real secret of health, happiness, prosperity, and constant spiritual growth is to make God's hour the main hour. That is, make it the most important event in your day. Let this be the central line. In other words, the activity to which all the others are obedient. Let anything else be postponed or omitted rather than leave out the hour of God. Let any other engagement be cancelled in favor of this one. Leave any other job undone rather than lose this one. The hour of God does not need to be held at the same time each day, although it would be beneficial if this could be done. The essential thing is that the hour of God is the most important event in the 24 hours of your day, and everything else is secondary. To receive the secrets of abundance, visit the link in the description.